we have a big announcement, and I'm sure you announced it last Thursday too.
I
Which
did.
is a great show, by the way. I'm so thrilled
Thank
that you were able
you.
to have Julie and Anna on, and people know that Anna is part of our amazing editor team that did American Girl, and we're nominated for a Webby. We got the nomination. It is like the Oscars of the internet and the digital world, and we're just thrilled about this. And we have an opportunity to win in our category. So everyone who's watching, please make sure you spread the word. Because
we'll drop the voting link in the chat,
yes,
which will show up on our YouTube and our Facebook chats if you're watching there.
We are in third place right now, but it is not an insurmountable lead for the two that are ahead of us, because we're in a category with like major movie studios who have multi-million-dollar budgets and
followings.
Okay. And so we're up against Inside Out, which is, I think, Disney. We're up against Universal, who did a thing for Twister. We're up against some production company who did a thing for the WNBA and Caitlin Clark, for God's sakes. And then there's us. And then some like other influencer thing that we don't care about them. And then there's us.
It's that, you know what it is? It's that luxury. Have you seen the luxury brands where they do the CGI like in the streets and stuff? And it's like this giant Louis Vuitton giraffe in the street. It's that. It's that.
Okay. We don't care about
which
them.
Is like
American
nice,
Girl is
but
better.
It doesn't really like make me feel anything other than like things I can't afford. So.
Right. It's a little self-indulgent, and God bless if you can afford
God
that.
Bless.
For you.
God bless. But
however, we created an anthem that moved people, something beautiful that brought happy tears and emotional tears and emotion to people, millions of people, because it went viral. And we're a little team of 4. So please make sure you guys go and vote for us over at the Webbies.
I think we should play it. Let's
play it. Why not? And then we're going to get into the dystopian hellscape news that we're living through. We figured we'll start the show with something positive, because it's a lot. So
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Positive stuff first.
So here's American Girl. Please vote for us if you have a moment.
Yes.
Women's suffrage is a long story of hard work and heartache crowned by victory.
Was it so hard being an American girl?
Women throughout the country are committed to winning these rights for themselves.
Was it so hard living in a first problem world?
I'm Connie Chung, CBS News, New York.
When the American promise is the land of the free, but I'm waiting for the bill for the air that I breathe. Was it so hard being an American girl?
I do.
I pray that we all remember our children are watching.
Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Tell me, girls, what are we gonna do? Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Tell me, girls, what are we gonna do? Every heart beats true for the red, white, and American girl. What are we gonna do? Every heart.
While I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last.
Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Tell me, girls, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. Yes, it still hits. It still slaps, as they say.
It does. It does. And you know what? I wanted to just tell like a quick, funny little story. A friend of mine, her name is Alex. She's been in many a Broadway show. She's a dancer, actress, and she got called in for a production of The Little Mermaid. And her track would be covering Ariel and Ursula. And so they asked her, I know, I was like, what? She's like my height and like this big. And I was like, that's interesting. So, but anyways, a lot of times now with actors, especially since COVID, they ask you to put your audition on tape. And so she's recording her audition, and she gets to the part of your world where she said, what's the line? It's bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. And she burst into tears and had to turn the camera off because she was crying so hard.
Wow.
And she was like, I feel crazy, but like the littlest things are triggering me lately because we are all living and trying to survive under an assault,
Yes.
constant assault
Yes.
of our rights as women, our rights as Americans, our rights as human beings
Yes.
living in this country. And,
Yep.
I said to her, because it was a couple friends and I, we were talking, and I was like, you are not alone. You are not crazy. I have been there all week, the last 2 weeks. I feel you, and I know that I'm not alone. Almost everyone I know is feeling like this right now. It's really hard. Things are very dark and scary. So
Yep.
I say all that and I tell that story to just say, like, we're going to have to stick this out, but just know that you are not alone, however you're feeling. So
It's so hard being
it
an
is.
American girl.
It
This
is.
is
It
why
is.
that is. And speaking of that, a very happy birthday to the wonderful,
Yes.
talented, and amazing Laura Bell Bundy, who is the voice on that.
Yeah.
And she also co-wrote the song. So
Mhm.
happy birthday to the wonderful Laura Bell Bundy.
Yep.
And
She's on our advisory
Yes.
board. She is a wonderful person. She, obviously is a very talented singer and Broadway actress. She's been nominated for a Tony, but she's also just a really, really good person with the heart of gold and just wants to do good in the world, just like the rest of us. So
Yep.
happy,
Yep.
happy, happy, happy birthday, Laura Bell Bundy.
Yes. Happy birthday, LBB.